Yes and yes and yes again. We are back on your screens again. This is Let's Chat Show. Like we always tell you, this is where we get together and then we vibe together. Today on this show, we'll be talking about two topics, and I'm sure it's going to interest you a lot. Many people find yourself in these situations and all that. But then before I do so, let's just take a quick silence to our brothers that have lost their lives in Nigeria. Yes, so this is the silence that we give to the lost souls. It's a sign of respect that we do. And we say we're going to end SARS as well. Before I introduce my guest, let me just go for a quick commercial break. When I'm back, I'm going to just let you know what we are going to vibe about and tell you how the show is going to be awesome today. Stick and stay. Yes, we are back again from our quick commercial break. Like I said, this is Let's Chat Show. My name is Colbeck, and I always don't do this show alone. I have my people, my team, and my friends. Like I say all the time, we're going to vibe right here on the show. Let me just take a quick 10 and say hello to everybody, so you that you're watching at the moment would know who and who is on the show. At the moment, we are also saying a speedy recovery to Lydia. She was not able to be part of us today, but then wherever that she is, we're just praying for her that she recovers quickly enough to join us on the show. Let me say a big hello to Abiadi. Abiadi, how are you doing?
I'm awesome. Thank you for asking. How are you doing?
I'm super, super, super sweet and delicious. Joseph, how are you doing?
Yeah, I'm feeling good. How are you too?
I am standard. And not forgetting Selassie Ford, how are you doing?
I'm okay. I could be better.
Okay,
Uh, Thanks for asking.
okay. Good. So, to the people that are watching us at the moment, these are my people, my team, my friends that I'm going to do this show with today. I have Joseph, I have Abiadi, and I have Selassie Ford up on this show. What are we talking about? In our first topic, we are asking, is it appropriate to call your partner you are in a love relationship before you visit them? Is it appropriate? Is this something that you would encourage, or is this something that is going to be a need? You just don't want because you guys are in a love relationship and you want to just go visit or bump into the person like that. That is what we'll be discussing in the first half, and in the second half after the break, we'll be talking about should your partner know your passwords through your device. So first and foremost, let me start with: is it appropriate to call your partner that you're in a love relationship with before you go visit them? Firstly, let me start with Salas Ford. What is your take on this?
Thank you once again, Kovac. Before I speak on this topic, I would like to add my voice to our brothers in Nigeria. Um, they need to end the police brutality. SARS needs to end. Their lives also matter. And I'm hoping and praying with them and believing with them that this will end soon. That much said, let's go to the topic today. Okay, I believe in enjoying my personal space. I believe in respecting my space, okay, as my partner or as anybody around me. Yes, if you're coming to my house, you need to let me know. Unless it's a special occasion, maybe my birthday or something, you just want to surprise me, then fine. I can make do with that. But on a regular day, you just don't drive to my house because you feel like going to visit me. Okay. And on the other hand, depends on the stage of the relationship. Okay, there's the first stage where you need to ask, can I come visit you? As when we are trying to get to know each other and all that. And then when we get deeper, oh babes, I want to come see you. Are you home? Then at least at the bottom line is you still need to let me know. You just can't come to my house. I'm sorry. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much. I think I will still come back with another and question, so we all dive into, since you're saying that your partner can only surprise you on special days like your birthday. Okay, we have questions in there that maybe we would be discussing up on this show. Let me just move to Joseph. Joseph, what is your take on the show? Is it appropriate that you call your partner before you go visit them?
So, let me just jump straight to the question. If you want to visit your partner, there are two sides to it as to whether you want to pre-inform or you want to just come out of nowhere. So it depends. There are some relationships that I do believe the gentleman will have his key to his apartment, the lady has her key to her apartment. So if you are just going to visit and you go there and your boyfriend is not in the house, your girlfriend is not in the house, then you have your own self to blame. You have to return to where you are coming from. If you go and you knock, they are sleeping and they refuse to open the door for you, you still have your own self to blame. However, if your partner has given you a copy of their key, then I believe in this instance, then there is no need for you to pre-inform them. So if, for instance, I have given a copy of my key to my woman, I don't think when she's coming, she has to pre-inform me, because she knows definitely when she gets to the door, she can open and then make herself comfortable inside. But if I have not given a key to you, and you then, in that case, you should call me. You should let me know that you are coming to visit. If it is appropriate for me, I tell you, okay, you can come. If it is not appropriate, then I tell you, you cannot come. But if you come and I am inside, I tell you I am not there, you can decide to sit at the door. And if I realize you are sitting at the door and I decide not to come out that whole day, then you still have your own self to blame.
Let's feel free to really laugh at this point, but let's see what So let me just jump over to Abiadi. Abiadi, what is your take on that as well, man?
Okay, first of all, the question was somebody you're in a love relationship, so your boyfriend or girlfriend, basically that's what it is. I would not go with no. I would not go with, you don't have to call me. Just pop in. We're in a relationship. That is trust. That is love. I don't think that you have to call me to come over, which means that kind of sound like you're either doing something behind, you're hiding something. So my partner is supposed to be able to walk into my house at any time. If we're in a relationship and we're exclusive, with or without a key, that is the person I'm in love with. That's the one I want to be with. That is how, so I should be able to also walk into your house at any time, trusting that when I come in, I will not be surprised by anything. So my take is, you should be able to come to my house and I should be able to come to your house without no restrictions. There's no stages. Once you are exclusive, yes, I'm supposed to be able to come to your house and you're supposed to be able to come to me with or without a key.
I don't think,
beautiful.
I don't agree with you completely. It's not really about hiding something. For me, it's not really about hiding something from your partner or not trusting your partner. So you just have to walk to his or her house anytime. It's not about that. I believe in you enjoying your space. There are times you just want to be alone. You don't want any interference. You just want to enjoy your space. Okay. It's not about hiding something. And assuming your partner doesn't tell you, he or she doesn't have a key, and they just come to your house unannounced and you're not around, are they going to go back or they want to stay
Well,
and wait.
if you're in a relationship with somebody, you communicate. So no matter what, they will know where you are. If you're communicating, you know what he or she know where you are anyway. So
So
it's
this
not
friend
it's
already,
not
they know you're
maybe
not around, so don't come when you're not around.
yeah, don't you just answered your question. However,
Yes, so it's
yeah.
still knowing you're not around, so I'm not coming because you're not around.
No, but
So
he didn't say if you're around or not. He just said the question was, should somebody in a relationship just come to your place without telling you? It's not if you're around or not. So if I'm communicating with you and you're my partner, you know if I'm home and you know if I'm not home. The only thing is you probably would not say you probably would not say, hey, I know you're home, so I'm coming. You probably just pop up and say, and it's your surprise. Hey, I got you this. I brought food. It's nice.
you'll be surprising your partner every time.
No. I'm just saying I don't do that, but I don't mind if he does it to me or I have to do it to him. I don't
fair.
mind. I don't have any problem with that. That's what I'm saying.
So
I feel it's just fair. It's just fair to let your partner know you're coming. It's not about. I mean, as I said, you just let the person know. I'm in your hood, or I'm coming. I don't want to see you. I'm coming. It's not like, can I come? No, you are telling the person I'm coming. So whether the person agrees or not, you are coming. But it's just nice to let the person know I'm coming to your house. You just don't
but that's your
barge into my
relationship,
house.
though. That's you.
Yeah.
I mean,
Don't take my as.
understand that in a relationship you need to communicate. Okay, we understand that. Now I am saying that once I am able to tell you that once I'm able to know your whereabouts for the day, and then to know that okay, you're supposed to be home, then that is pre-informing. Okay, so if I'm supposed to, if I tell you during the day, maybe in the morning, that probably I'll be at your place by 2. That is pre-informing. So that is why you can tell me that okay, you are not going to be home, or you are going to be home. But if I do not tell you anything, nothing, just wake up, take my bath, dress up, and then straight to your house. I get there, not there. And then when I realize you are not home, then I pick up the phone to tell you I'm at your door. That is.
So do I have to leave all that I'm doing and come?
That's different. I was going based on a question. I was not going as in what if.
No, it's based on the question. He's answering the question.
Should your partner come to your house or the person you're about to come to your house unannounced? That's not unannounced as if you're not home. I was answering based on a question if, because my previous relationship, it wasn't like nothing like that. We can just pop into our houses like that and it was fine. There was no problem with that. Did you get it? It was not. It was no issue with that, and I'm okay with that. But that's me, though.
Okay, so I have something to say.
Aggie, though. Agnes is different. I mean, Selassie is different, and Joseph is different. But with Abby, she's fine with that. You can pop in anytime, boo.
Well, I have a question to ask because there's this research that says that most of the people that want to be called, they always want to do something, something right before the person comes in. Especially most guys, when they hear a lady's coming. Every guy is neat when a lady is coming. Trust me.
So they would like to clean the house and all that.
So, some ladies are like, okay, I have this guy, but I need to just bump into him unannounced, just like Abby saying, just come in and then see how I live. You understand? Maybe the person does not sleep on the mattress, he sleeps on the floor, but the very minute you just say, oh, I'm coming, he knows how to put things together.
No, but how long do you do that for?
Well, you need to, okay, let me give that to Joseph. Joseph, what is your take on that?
That was an excellent one. Every guy wants to put his place in order before a lady steps in.
Exactly.
So,
no, you lying. Yeah. Nope.
It's not every guy.
Not every guy. Thank you.
Oh, come on. Any sane guy should do that. Okay.
So
normally guys, we don't really have
guy.
We don't really have our rooms neat every time. Okay. So if a lady says, well, I'm coming to visit you today, or you ask her to come and visit you today, once she says yes, mostly there is this saying that so when you know that she's on her way, when she sets off, Master, correct. But if you don't tell me,
no, it even happens. It happens to ladies a lot.
And you say you are going to surprise. When you come and then the place is also surprising you, then you have to clean up.
Yeah, but that's if it's the first time the person is coming, though.
Mm-hmm.
If you guys are still getting to know each other, it's normal. But if you already know each other and you're like bodies and like close, like they already know how you are. Why do you have to say anything? You get
still clean up. You still guys will still clean up.
I'm saying, but if you get to the point of you guys being so close, there is no point. Do you get what I'm saying? Like he already know how you are, and then she already know how you are. Because when I walk in, your place is always messy, and then they just walk in and say, "Let me just put this together for you," you know. But if it's the first time, of course, if the first time, you always want to make the first week or month, you always want to make your place look sparkly and nice. That is normal.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But if it's if you guys have dated for months and in a year,
it's not every guy though.
I'm not saying guys are dirty, you understand, or they're not neat.
Some are very dirty.
Not all. But then as proud to the question.
You know how many rooms I've been cleaning?
You know, as proud to the question, you know, most guys do lots of cleaning when they know there's a lady coming. Most.
Oh my goodness.
You understand?
Best cleaner of the year.
And so when it happens that way, you are going to bump into his house like any day, anytime. I think you are keeping him on his toes to now make the place more cleaner. Because all the time he knows anytime is your time to come. So he just put things in order. But then we have also experienced ladies too that, you know, they clean up when a guy is coming. Especially on a normal, you go to their bedrooms and you see their, let's say, their bra here, their panties here, and all the stuff. But when they hear the guy is coming, they need to just rearrange it, package it somewhere. So I think it's a vice versa. But then I think, what is the motive behind? That is what I want to know.
No,
the motive behind.
How long?
With ladies, we do it. We don't hide. We'll clean it to make sure it's fine because we know you're coming. Even if we know you or not. Even if it's more than a month or 2 months or 3 months or 5 months, we would do it. With a guy, please. Once, even the first day, we've been clean. Like, I was about to clean, and he just walked out. Like, so not and don't talk. Like, trust me, guys are filthy.
Oh, not all.
Not all of them. Some of them, well, 90% of them, the 10%, some 10% are so clean.
Abby, it's not like holy, okay? Just as you said for the ladies, no matter how long I have known you, once you are coming to visit me, I need to put things in order.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So it's just,
but not all for the guys, not all.
Let me tell you my personal experience. I don't
want to say mine, but go ahead, Sissy.
I was talking to this guy, and I finally went to see him in his house. Oh Lord save me. His bathroom. Jeez. Yes, okay, let's give it here.
That is our.
Let's continue. I ended up getting detergent and everything to clean up because I just couldn't stand it. I had to scrub the bathroom. I came home and I had to tell my mom. My mom was like, "Hey, sister."
Married
then I was done. I mean, if you can clean up, if you can clean up after yourself, what's the point?
Yeah.
You're gonna be disturbing me every time we get married. I mean, I'd have to always be cleaning up after you.
No. Did he even disturb you?
But did you find out if his washroom, public washroom, or he was the one using it alone? Did you find out?
Yeah, crazy. Jeez.
No, but honestly, most guys don't clean, and like Selassie said, with her experience, I've had so many experiences. I think it's in America. It's just they don't.
Abby is madam of cleaning.
I go clean the next day. I don't even talk to you again. Like I'll clean, and the thing is, don't have the guy to tell you, but you won't clean before you leave. You know, like I've gone to somebody's house and I've literally cleaned from every bedroom to bathroom from upstairs to downstairs. Like I literally was like work with no pay, like a janitor. So yes, most guys that known. They're not clean. They will not even pick up. They don't care because they think that in their mentality, oh, I'm from Ghana. You two are from Ghana. You know how the men are like. You know how women are supposed to do this in their head. I'm sorry.
He was testing you.
Oh, it's not a test.
Oh, what are you talking about?
That's a BS test. First of all,
we'll test each other, and you see me again.
If I come and clean your whole entire house, when I finish, then cook. What kind of test is it?
But see, all jokes aside, if a guy knows you are coming to visit, he will clean. He will.
Not all of them.
Not all guys, please.
Not all of them. Not all of them.
Well, just as
this happened. This.
I don't want to test you.
No, not all of them.
What do you mean by test me? Well, yeah, examination.
Joseph, can you explain further to your testing?
Oh, he wants to see if you're marriage material.
Oh, Master, please, you guys should stop that marriage material thing. Is he also a good tailor? If he wants to know if I'm a married material, is he also a good seamstress or fashion designer to make a good cloth or dress out of me? Please.
But like
material, no, yeah,
it's people look out for a lot of things when it comes to marriage, like trying to consider you for marriage. Okay, somebody will say that, okay, when you come, we take you to the kitchen to let you cook, and then we get to know if you know how to cook. Others will say, let's mess up the place to see if she knows how to clean, or if her conscience will tell her to clean. And so people have different ways of putting ladies to test. Okay. But when a normal guy, when a lady is coming to visit you, you clean your room, you clean your house, clean the kitchen.
Well, I hope they're listening to you today. So please, volume up. Say it again. I hope they'll listen to you and then learn from what you're saying, because not everybody does that. I'm being dead serious with you. Like, you can go to somebody's house and write your name. That's how dusty it is. And
it certainly cannot be everybody, but I think majority of guys will do this.
So Joseph, you are telling me that a guy in his right senses will actually leave his house messy for a very long time because he's waiting for a girl to date and see if she's a married material. Really? Like,
no,
really?
The guy that in the house.
But you have to remember, when a girl sees a dirty girl like that, if they'll clean and do whatever, but once they walk out, they're done. You're not coming back, because we're also looking to see if you're clean.
They're not done.
So it's not just you testing, we're also testing you.
They still come back.
Oh, you think?
The girls will come back.
Shit.
Well, some of us don't. I'm sorry. Some of us don't.
No, we don't go back. No. They don't come back.
Lost?
But I feel like
they are lost. Definitely, I feel the guys lost.
Just regards to what Abiadi was saying, if you're in a relationship with someone, you should be able to open up to the person. The person can come to you at any time. So why would it be like, I need to call him before, I need to call her before I come?
No, you are missing the point, Quebec. They're saying that just let me know, just inform me. I'm coming. That's fine. I'm not going to say, oh, don't come or something. No, just let me know. Okay, I'm coming to see you.
But I know that
my babe is coming.
Tuesdays you are home. So why should I call you then tell you I'm coming?
Wait, if you come and maybe there is an emergency, I have stepped out, are you then going to pick up your phone to tell me you are at my door?
But his question was, what if he already knows you're home and he's coming, or she already knows you're home and
I know you're home on Tuesday and I'm coming.
What responded by saying, what if at that moment there is an emergency? Okay.
but the person already at the door telling you I'm coming.
Because if you tell me that you are coming and there is an emergency, I will definitely return the call and tell you, because of this, I have to step out. But if you don't call me, then I'm also not going to call you for any reasons. And so you end up standing at the door. If that is what you are fine with.
But then is it not appropriate that if you are stepping out, maybe you know that your girlfriend used to come to your place or your boyfriend comes to your place? Why don't you pick your phone up and tell the person, no, I'm stepping out, so they know what to do?
That's why it's an emergency. You are not. It just happens. It's not like you are aware it's going to happen.
Quebec, you just put the question in a different perspective. Okay, if I know that every Saturday she comes to visit me, then if I'm stepping out on a Saturday or then it means I always expect her to be there on a Saturday. So I am expecting her. That is the same way as like pre-informing the person. But if I don't know, maybe you visit me on Saturdays and then today you decide to come on a Wednesday, you have not called me. I am not home.
So let me ask you this question. Okay,
Pardon?
let me ask you this. So let's say if you are dating right now, is it going to be appropriate for you that someone calls you or your girlfriend calls you before they come to visit you?
Yeah, you have to call me.
They have to call you.
Yeah, and everybody has their own opinion on that, Quebec. Like, you know, that's how he feels about it, and that's respectful enough. I would not pop up in my boyfriend's house just like that. No, I would not do that. I would like to let you know. However, if it comes to me, je ne sais pas. I don't care. I will come. I don't mind, because 90% of the time I'm always home. You get it? And because I have communicated with you of how my day is or that I'm home and this, it's fine. You can just pop in. And I don't have a problem with that. But some people do, you know, they want to be told, you know, ahead of time, or, you know, I don't mind. You can just pop in, yay, surprise, surprise, and we'll, you know, moves on. But I mean, I think that's just as, ways of inputting it. So you can't really.
It's really a pressing issue. The reason why people are having arguments back and forth with this topic is that they say most people that will always say, call me before you come, they have something to be doing secretly, and they are the people that cheat a lot. How true would that be?
Well, I don't. Okay, go ahead, Joseph.
When it comes to cheating, people think that okay, so if I want to cheat on my girlfriend, I bring another lady to the same room. I can go to that lady's house. I can decide to go to her house. I can decide to go for a hotel. So if somebody is cheating, if somebody decides to cheat, that I'm going to cheat, it will only take prayers for you to know that there's something going on, because he's not bringing the lady home. No neighbor will know. No neighbor has an idea to tell you that, okay, this is what is happening, but he is doing it. So if you think that, okay, probably he has another girl in his house, so let me just pop in and then catch them. Master, things are changing. You know, this time you can even cheat virtually. Because of Corona, we do everything online. So yeah, you can still do it online. So if you say you are popping and then catch the person, no, it's not gonna happen.
Okay, Abiyadi.
I mean, people say that a lot. However, I don't think that is the main reason why your partner would say come before you come in. If it's a guy, you know that your partner is always going out or probably with friends or stuff like that. Of course, it depends. If you know how they live, you have to something tell. If my boyfriend is always out with a friend or probably next door neighbor or anything, it's good to call and say, hey, are you home? And let them know. It's not like they're cheating or they're saying call me before you come. They probably, of course, and sometimes if they are, you don't want to surprise yourself. Why go in? Let them know. Why would you surprise yourself by going to see something you don't want to see? So just do yourself the favor of the heartbreak and just, go ahead and text them or call them and say, I'm on my way coming. Then pop it in like an African movie and then getting surprised and heartbroken. You don't want that. I would say if it's a girl going to a guy, you always want to do that. But for a girl, if you're loyal like me, you shouldn't worry about, your guy coming to your house and not calling you. But if you're a cheater, of course, always give the alarm. Hey, are you coming? Mm-hmm. I'm not worried. I'm loyal. The cheaters are the
partner.
Abby,
if your partner.
No, let's tell us.
If your partner is cheating and he or she doesn't want you to know, you can come to his or her house and announce anytime you want, and you still not catch them. Okay?
But do you know that the Bible...
if it's time for you to catch them, you will catch them. Yeah, you were asking something.
I was saying that, the Bible also says everything that has a beginning has an end. So you finally be caught.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. That if it's time for you to catch them, you will catch them. And to be funny, it's not. It won't even be in the house. It's be something so simple, and they'll be caught. So for me, it's not really about me hiding something. It's just me loving my space. I just don't want. Just let me know. Okay, you're coming. I'm not going to say don't come, anyways. But it's just nice for you to let me know that you're
Wait,
coming to my
so
house.
you're saying that, okay, if you're in a relationship, okay, this is your boyfriend, you guys have been dating for so long, and then he's always coming, you always have to tell every single time he's coming. You love your space. So when you get married, are you going to say, kick out, please leave the house because, I need my space now?
Even if I'm married, there are times that I would want my space.
And so you
Wanting my
sacrifice.
space is not really about no. Wanting my space is not really about. It's not only about letting the person leave or something. I can still be with you right now and be having my own time with
So
myself.
he can still come, sit in the living room and in the bedroom and still have your space. It's the
No,
same
I
thing.
can still be with you. I can still be sitting with you and still be having my own space. My point is, just let me know. That is it. It's not about. I'm not going to say don't come anyways, but just let me know. Oh, babes. I'm in the area. I want to see you today. Cool, babes. Yeah, I want to see you. Come. I mean, I know you're coming. It's not about hiding anything. No. If I want to cheat, I will cheat. It's not about you coming to my house unannounced or not.
But
Yeah.
the only time that I heard someone say that, if you're coming to my house, please call me. And I asked him, why is it so? He says that I need to pre-inform him so that he will know, he'll bring in some food so that he knows that people are coming over or someone is coming over. So you have certain things stocked in there. That is why he says call him. Or else, then he has no reason for the calling. You can just bump him at any time. But then, for the sake of he's not having enough food, he doesn't want you to come and finish it. Unless he has more than.
That's also another. Maybe that's also another thing. Maybe I don't have enough food in the house, or okay, let me know. Then I probably start cooking, and then because I know that you're coming, I start cooking because I know my babes will come and eat.
Okay,
How about that?
cool.
Hmm?
Okay, so just you also had something to say before I go for a commercial break.
I don't know, but I have this belief that anybody who visits without informing the other partner has trust issues. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
and
Yes,
they will come, get to their house, and be tiptoeing, and then they'll be putting
I
their.
agree with you.
So if you are coming to visit me and you don't inform me, you come and you are tiptoeing. It means you don't trust me. What is happening? If you trust me, you have to inform me. You have to tell me that okay, I'm coming. So even if there's another lady in bed, then she will leave. But you want to tiptoe and come. Tiptoe.
Listen to yourself.
Well,
Listen to yourself.
Okay, so
This is so sad.
So I
just
come.
as when the discussions on here, we're having
What
fun. Like I
this
said,
advice? So
we
this
are, we are
lady
really
in bed who know how
we are
to
really,
leave.
really, we are really, really vibing on here on Let's Chat Show. Just as Joseph said, people who don't call before they go is like you have trust issues. You keep on tiptoeing.
That's a
Yes,
Selassie Ford
lie.
also, yeah, Selassie
that's
Ford
true.
also said that, yeah, you need to call me. You need to call her so that she knows that okay, she's ready and in the mood to cook for you. Sometimes she just
You don't
feels
need
like she
my
doesn't feel like
permission.
cooking, so
Just
don't
let me
even
know.
come. Yeah, don't come unannounced. Call her before so she knows that the last juice in her fridge, do not come and finish it with her. But yes, Abiyadi says, yeah, as you are my lover and everything, just feel free to bump him at any time. Even if there's no food, we'll get you food. Even if there's no bed, we'll get you a bed to sleep on. That is how lovely, the chat has been
It's dirt.
at the moment. Now, let's just go for a quick commercial break and then we'll be right.
Abby Addy Fashion and Beauty just launched your jewelry line called Dede's Jewels. All of our drawers are uniquely handmade and picked with so much love and care, especially for you and your special event. Unique, and when I say unique, I meant unique, because you are unique. We offer custom-made drawers and wholesale services that can be requested 14 days prior to your event. Most of our designs are repeated at most twice. That is why I said you are unique. Find us on our Instagram page at AbbieAddie_fashion_and_beauty. Our Facebook, find us on Abby Addie Fashion and Beauty. And you can find our stuff and purchase our stuff on our website at www.etsy.com/shop/.abbyfashionandbeauty. Send us email for any requests, comments, or questions at beauty.design87@gmail.com. We are here to serve you and make that beauty come out of you. By wearing our jewelry, you will feel beautiful and unique. We are available for all your jewelry needs and more. Thank you for shopping with us.
Yes, we are back from the quick commercial break. Like we said, this is Let's Chat. And yeah, tell a friend to tell a friend and let them like and share as well. Try as much as possible to go up on our social media handles and like our pages, NAVANTRICS Media UK. And then also we are on YouTube as well. Subscribe and share the link with someone and enjoy the show. We're doing our best. We're giving you our thoughts. I'm sure some way, somehow, it's really helping somebody out there. Someone might be in need, and these are topics that we discuss to really help you shape in your thoughts of what to do. So yes, we are moving on to the next topic, and then we say, should your partner know your password to your device? Is this something that we should allow people, or you would allow your partner to know the password to your device? Let me start off with Abiani.
Let me put it away so I don't get in trouble myself. Should a partner yes and no.
I guess you're agreeing.
Yes and no. Yes, just in case, you're probably going through something, you're sick, and you're living with your partner, and they have to call your parent or family member, and you can't communicate. Yes, they should know your password. No, too, because they don't have to go into your phone to know every single thing. They need to trust you. Sometimes you go into people's phone and see certain things. That is probably a past communication, but it's in there, and you get hurt, and it will raise a whole new issue. So I don't support it, but I do support it for other reasons too.
Okay, let me move to Joseph. What is your take on that?
My phone is my phone. Okay.
Yes,
I may be doing other business. Yeah, I may be doing other businesses, very confidential ones that you don't need to know about it. These days, because of social media, every institution, they have WhatsApp groups that maybe employees' information, any other thing could be there. And so if you want to use my phone, if you want to go through my phone, you might bump into something that you're not supposed to bump into. When you go to institutions, they also have database software or anything on the phone. You haven't seen it before because it is not public. It is just for that institution. And you might probably want to see what it is used for. You just open it, you realize that, okay, employees' salary, pay slip, other things on it, you're not supposed to know. There are different things that when you pick somebody's phone, you're going to see that is confidential to them. So I personally wouldn't want anybody to go through my phone. I don't even like to handle anybody's phone. When you give me your phone to hold, to handle for you, I end up putting it into my pocket because it is not my phone. I don't touch people's phones. And so I want the same respect back, please. You don't touch my phone. You can touch it. You can look at how nice it is. You can take pictures with it, but it is password protected. You cannot even look at the pictures that you have taken. I'll have to open it for you to look at the pictures. If I am sick, you want to talk to my parents, we are in a relationship, you should have my mother's number. And so you don't just say, okay, oh yeah. If you're in a
I agree with
relationship,
you though.
if you're in a relationship, you should have, even though if it is not my mother, you should have maybe one of my siblings. Somebody, you should have somebody's number. So you don't say because when I fall sick and there's an emergency, you need to talk to somebody, so you want to know my password. No. If I am it's just a thumbprint, I can just put my thumb for you. No need for you to know my password.
Yeah, I don't tell my family nothing about you until I'm 100% sure. Sure. Last minute, maybe when you even propose, but if I wouldn't tell, because I don't like to, you know. But I get what you're saying. However, you brought a lot of technical reasons to it, database stuff. They have all of that on your laptop, sir. First of all, you're not going to do no DBA or people employee stuff on your phone.
Okay. So
Oh,
just as Joseph was saying, like he says, his phone is his phone. So at that instant, it's like, let's say,
That's a cheat.
this is your privacy. So let's say if you're in a relationship with a lady, you're not going to go through your girlfriend's or your wife's phone. You're not going to go through it.
Well, for
I
me,
have never tried.
if I'm married,
I have never tried that, and I don't intend to.
Okay. So what she does is not your business.
It is my business, but you know, one time somebody went through my phone and she didn't say, "Why are you cheating?" What she said is, "Why are you flirting with every girl?" And I feel because maybe because I am single and sometimes I do get bored, and so I can just randomly chat anybody. So like she sees this and then she say, why are you flirting with any other girl? To me, it's there's no offense, and I like the fact she said she didn't say why are you cheating. Okay, so if anybody could believe that, okay, I am not cheating, I'm just chatting with somebody. Now, if I come to get a girlfriend and then she goes through the same message and then she thinks I am cheating, then it becomes an issue. Like Abby said, there are past whatever messages. Yes. So if you read it and if you go through my phone and you see it and you tell me I am doing this, meanwhile I am not doing it, you can decide to go.
Okay, let me go to Selassie for. Let me hear her thoughts on that. Would you share your password, with your partner?
my answer is very straightforward.
Okay.
My partner as in my husband, or my partner as in my
And your
boyfriend.
boyfriend. Yeah.
Sorry?
It can be your
My
husband, your
partner,
boyfriend, whichever you
my partner
want to describe
as
it.
a husband, I don't mind. He can have my password. But my partner as my boyfriend, no. I'm sorry. You're not having my
Okay.
password.
So are you saying that until you marry this person, you can't share your password with the person?
Yes, please. Because I would have informations on there, as Joseph is saying, probably informations of my friends, of my sister, Abby. I mean, chat with her. Then my boyfriend is going to be reading them and getting to know, hey, this is what you guys have been talking about. No, those are her personal stuff. But my husband, I mean, that's some level of trust, and he's my best friend. He's like my go-to person and all that. So it's okay. I mean, if he pounds on such a message, but for my boyfriend, I'm sorry, you're not having my password. I'm sorry.
Okay, so let me come to this question. It's a general question for all of us. Why is it that people find it so difficult to give their passwords out to their partners, need being their girlfriend, boyfriend, or their husband or wife? Why is it
For some people, and it boils down to privacy once again. Okay. For me, it's not about who I'm talking to or not, or who I'm flirting with. It's not even about me. It's about other people's stuff on my phone, my chats with them. Okay. Maybe someone has confided in me and he wouldn't want his or her issue out there, then another person reads it. To me, I feel I'm defying that loyalty code. Do you get it? And maybe I
Yeah.
have some business I don't want you to know. Then you take my phone and you're reading them. Or maybe I'm sending some money, and that's if you're my boyfriend. I'm sorry. But if my husband, that's fine. I can make do with it. But as a boyfriend, no.
But then you're already in a relationship with the person. Why is it so difficult?
I
Like as you
know.
said, it goes down to
You're my
privacy.
you are my
What is so
boyfriend.
private?
Please, you're not my
What is
husband.
what is so private right now when you're in a relationship with? What is so private if you're in a relationship with
I
someone?
just I just said that if you're my husband, it's fine because basically I sleep in the same uh, bedroom with you. I mean, basically I do
Okay.
everything with you. So what am I hiding, anyways? You know. But my boyfriend, anything can happen. I'm not saying it will happen, but I mean anything can happen.
But you're always in the
You can
bedroom with
just
him. So why is it that you can't
I'm
share
always
that one?
what? I'm
Maybe like
always
with your
what?
boyfriend, you share the same bedroom. You know, maybe he
I don't
sees
share the
you.
same bedroom with my boyfriend. I'm sorry. I'm
But
still a
then,
virgin. Thank you.
let me move that question to Joseph. Joseph, what is your take on it? Why is
I
it
like.
difficult to share their password?
It is not difficult to share the password. It is just impossible for some of us to share our passwords. So
Is it impossible?
if you say it is difficult for to share passwords, it means you are sharing it, but you are somehow not comfortable doing it. But in my case, I am not doing it at all. Okay, and
What?
uh,
Okay,
just
your
just
own
like
reasons.
Selassie said, just like Selassie said, you could have uh, friends like confiding in you and then telling you stuff relating to them on the, and then imagine somebody picks the phone and then the person starts reading it. So like I'm saying, I was like I mentioned somebody going through my phone and asking why I am actually flirting with all girls. Now when she picked the phone, she actually mentioned one friend's name, and she was like, I want to read this girl's now your chat with this girl. So you see, and this is a friend who is married. Sometimes she's able to talk to me about her marriage and other things. So imagine your friend is married and then she tells you stuff in her marriage, and then a third person wants to read the chat, and so it's not nice. And once you have your girlfriend's password, once you have your boyfriend's password, you will definitely be tempted to go read their messages. Okay, there is always that temptation that okay, let me just today he just went to take a shower, his phone is here, let me just go through the messages fast and then put it down like nothing has happened, and you are going to see something. It doesn't mean the person is cheating, it doesn't mean the person is showing signs of infidelity, but whatever is in there, it's private to him. If you go read somebody's messages, he can sue you.
Okay.
It is an institution. Yes, privacy. When it comes to privacy, you need to protect that.
So would you
And
love
so,
to see your wife or your girlfriend because she read your message?
um, for my girlfriend, sometimes the truth is when they read the messages, they can decide to stay. Okay, but
Okay.
when they don't stay and they move on, when they don't stay and they move, they try to make a fuss of it. They try to sabotage you, blackmail you with it. All these things come up. Now, if you see, maybe, okay, you take my phone, you see my news on it, you copy it, and then you try to blackmail me with it, I can easily sue you and you will go to jail. Yes, Act 843 of the Constitution, you will go to jail.
Okay. Okay. Thank you very much. Let me move on to Abiadi. Abiadi, your take. Why is it so difficult that people, share their partners with their
Joseph
partners?
is cracking me up. Okay. Okay. I said I have yes and no. However, like when it comes to me, I'm very cool with anything. I have no problem. Depending on the stage of our relationship, I don't mind sharing my information with you, you know. However, whatever you see there is your own judgment, is your own problem. Because I run a business with my phone, and some people don't come as business, you know. So if you see it, you just have to know you don't have to get hurt by what you see. Yeah, you can read it, but if you see my reply back is like, you know, leading this person on, then there's an issue. However, because I really don't have much to hide, I don't mind sharing my information with you. Will I look at your phone? No, I would not, because I want my peace. I want my, you know, the way everything is. So I'm not going to go ahead and look into your phone, because that's setting myself up. If I know that there's something in there, and you know there's something, but you probably forgot, and it's been months or years before I even met you, started talking to you. No, I will not. I don't have time looking on your phone. If you insist on having my information, yes, I'll give it to you. You know, however, it's whatever you see is between you and the phone. Don't come question me. You get it? But
Okay.
I don't think that it's something that is going to be like a hindrance to our relationship, or something that's going to be like the red flag of me saying, oh no, don't go into my phone. No, I'm an open book, you know. So if I don't really have, it's yes or no for me, but I don't mind sharing it, you know. It's privacy. However, you know, sometimes, you know, you have to trust the person you're with. And I'm going to say this because in my previous relationship, my ex-boyfriend went through my phone because he had my password, and he went through my phone and he saw messages with my ex a long time ago, but did not even see the date and the time. It made a whole issue, you know. But then I was upset that because after he read it, he came to me to question it, which made me upset. I feel like if you read it, question the phone. That's between you and the phone. Don't come question me. Nobody asked you to go read it, you know. But if that happens, now you look at this person, and I saw him as somebody who was like either following me and tag, like, you know. So now the relationship becomes more like, do you trust this person again? Yes, it doesn't help your relationship, because at this point you have to figure out who you're with. The person I'm with, is it going to be like, you know, tagging me everywhere I go, like look at my phone? So that could hurt. And that actually one of the reasons I hurt our relationship, for me to walk away, because I felt like this was somebody who was like, why you can't trust me enough, you know? Depending, we were together for a year and some months, so that should have made you feel like, oh, this person is trustworthy, than going to my phone and seeing message. Of course, there's certain days I get mad at you and I want to talk to another guy, hey, but then it doesn't mean I want to do anything with them, you know. But yeah, so it's not good and it's not bad. But my thing is, if you go see something you don't want to see, do not question the person. Just deal with it on your own.
Yeah, so just as you said with that one, would you advise ladies or maybe guys not to go through, like, if you're asked to give an advice on this, would you advise people to go through their partner's phones, you know? Because sometimes, just as you said, you see things in there, not that deliberately that, okay, you want to have a thing with that person, but just as Joseph was saying, sometimes you can get, you know, you can get bored, and then you feel like, okay, let me talk to this friend of mine. Maybe
Go
a
watch
female friend.
Netflix. Shit. No, but I wouldn't advise you to look. I would not look into my partner's phone, because it's better safe than sorry. It's better you not seeing something you don't want to see. But if you go through the phone, just, you know, and you see that it hurts you, look at it and ask yourself, okay, well, I'm seeing this on this phone, but he's not acting that way because his actions are totally different. So maybe this was look at the time the message was sent and everything. See what happened that day where you guys arguing. To me, if you're doing it without his consent, then deal with the pain of whatever you see yourself. But if you do it with my consent and I say yes, then we can discuss about it. But I would not advise that you go to your partner's phone, because you don't want to take, you know, the pain of whatever you see. Because when my ex-boyfriend went to see what he saw, because he was upset, but he couldn't say it, so he held it inside him for like probably a week, and then said it. I was like, oh shoot, you went through my phone. Oh, okay, well, that's great. I'm glad you're happy with what you saw, you know. But then I kind of thought, I'm like, why would he even do that? Do I show him any less trust for you to go into my phone, you know? But it wasn't any bad message, you know. It wasn't anything bad. But I guess it's the fact that I was talking to an ex It wasn't anything that was he was getting married, saying congratulations, that's all. But then
No.
guys think differently, you know. So the question is, why are you even talking to your ex? But I should be able to talk to my ex if I'm with you or not. You know, I shouldn't lose, you know, it depends on how, you know, how cool you and your ex is. To me, I would say do not go to your partner's phone if you don't want to hurt yourself.
Okay.
Well, I want to say something. I'd like to
Yeah.
add to the topic. Okay, I feel that if a partner gives you his or her password, you should be matured enough to handle it. In the sense that, assuming my partner gives me his password, that means he trusts me and knows I'm matured enough to, I mean, decipher whatever that is going on his phone. I should just pick anything and then assume that, hey, what's going on? Is he cheating? No. There are times that things may look a certain way, but that's not it. Okay.
Yeah.
So you need to be matured enough to handle someone's password. If you have your partner's password, doesn't mean you should just pick the phone every time and start going through the person's phone. No. That's not a reason. That's not a reason why the password was given to you. I don't think the reason is, okay, you can have my phone and go through my chats or go through my Facebook or go through my whatever anytime you feel like it. That's not a reason for you having the password in the first place. It's for emergencies, as Abby said. I mean, anything can happen. Maybe I left my phone in the house and maybe you have to pick a number from the phone for me or something. I mean, there are reasons why you have a password of your partner. It's not about picking the phone and going through the phone and seeing if he's chasing on you or not. If the partner is not faithful and doesn't trust you, I don't think he or she would do that in the first place.
Okay, so my
the phone and going through it.
Yeah. Okay, my producer whispered something to me that he wants to know on the show. He says, "What makes someone go through your phone in the first place?" That is
what makes somebody go through is not just trust. When the person feels like they've done something to hurt you so much, and then now you are drawing back. And I'm going to put my business out there. This is how my ex-boyfriend went through my phone. He did something, and I was like, you know, at this point, I don't feel the way I felt. Like I wanted to give up on the relationship. Like I was just done. I was just out of it. So he thought that I didn't love him again, you know, because now I have to try to bring the love back. I have to try to fall in love with him again. And during that month, I was just being, you know, getting myself, you know, with everything together with whatever has happened at that point. And he felt like because it has been a lot of back and forth, maybe Abby is probably trying to dive and find somebody else or somebody else to talk to. So it could be either trust or believing that this girl is done with me. Maybe she's talking to somebody, you know, but it's usually a guy thinking of, like I said, she's done with me. She's not acting as if she wants to be in this relationship again. So I want to go through her phone and see, you know, what she's doing, who she's talking to, how she's trying to get over me and stuff. So it's one of that trust. And if the person, let me just use the word insecure, you know. So people could be insecure and thinking, oh, maybe he doesn't love me, maybe he's talking to this person and all that. But the action of the person has to show you if you can trust this person. So insecurity and trust.
So when we say somebody going through your phone, it's not necessarily going through your messages. Ladies can actually go through your pictures and come up with a whole lot of issues. Okay. Now, in my case, ask me, how did you manage to give your password to somebody and how did she manage to read your messages? Now, there was this particular game that she would want to play on my phone all the time. And I got tired always having to open the password and everything. So I was like, okay, this is the password, just use it. This is the password, just use it. And so she plays a game all the time. One time I excused myself. She's with my phone, she's bored. she's bored of the game. Okay, let me do something else. And then she decides to read the messages. And so people have different reasons for reading messages. Sometimes it's out of boredom. She wants something new. So she decides to go through your phone and pick up issues. Even if it is your guys, your boy, your male friends, your same-sex friends, she wants to, like, somebody wants to pick up just like that. And I think it's happening a lot, like both on the lady side and the guy side. So there is no particular reason why people would want to read all these messages. There's no particular reason, but mostly it's like Abby said, it could be trust, it could be that out of boredom, it could be anything, insecurities.
Okay, so Selassie Ford, what about you and your last words?
I side with Abby and my co-host Joseph. It could be insecurity, it could be lack of trust. But for boredom, I don't think out of boredom I'll pick my boyfriend's phone or husband's phone and be going through his phone to read messages. Well, for me, I have other things I can do. I can pick a book and read, watch a movie or something. Anyway, that's just about me. So my last words is if your partner gives you his or her password, you should be matured enough to handle it. Don't just pick the phone and start going through it, looking for issues when there's none. Don't create issues out of nowhere. It's actually doesn't help the relationship. It actually mars the relationship. That's what I have to say.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you very much. Joseph, your last words regards to the two topics that we had to talk about today. Is it appropriate for your partner to visit you, call you before they come in there? And then the last one, would you give your passwords out to your partner?
I do not support any of it. I do not support you visiting without pre-informing. I do not support sharing my password. But irrespective of this, I would say that once in a while, you should pop up with that surprise. Just do it. You don't have to ask for his password. Just ask whoever, whether your girlfriend, your boyfriend, oh, she's holding her phone, you want to join her, read the messages. Just sit with them. If it is about visiting, once in a while, just try it. Go there at night. And if there is anything that you need to know, you will get to know.
Go there at night, thing. Go there at night, thing. That means you don't trust your partner. So you're trying to tiptoe. I'm using your own words.
My phone is off.
Wow, you just I'm good at night.
I've not informed you because my phone is off.
So you tiptoe and go.
Okay. Yeah, tiptoeing. So, okay, let me jump to Abiadi. Abiadi, your final words on the two topics that we're talking about. Is it appropriate to call your partner before you go and sharing your password with your partner? What are your final words on that?
When it comes to me, like I said, I'm cool with anything. Like, you can come to my place at any time, baby. I will not come to your place without letting you know anyway. But I will do the just to call you first, just because you don't want to go, if he lives far, you don't want to drive all the way and something happens. Yeah, but I don't mind. I don't mind. And password, yeah, that's a little bit tricky. You definitely don't want to go into your partner's phone. Even though, everything could be right in your relationship, you don't want to see certain things. It could be, a conversation with a friend. Usually guys, just like to send this crazy stuff on WhatsApp of a girl doing this again. It's probably, jokes with them. But then you go ahead and see something you don't want to see. That's a surprise to yourself. So just do yourself a favor as a girl, not to get hurt by, sharing your password or going through your boy's phone. But I think coming to your place, once you guys are, dating, it shouldn't be a problem. That is much more, even better than the phone. I would say the phone, don't share it, but going to your place, yeah, that's fine. It's not a problem with that. I think, it's all trust. I mean, if I trust you, I should be able to pop up at your place at any time. If you trust me, you're supposed to be able to do so. Just when you're coming, just bring food. That's all.
Okay. Just as I already said, anytime that you're coming, bring food. Thank you guys so much for your time today. I do really appreciate it. And then for us giving some education to someone that needed it at the moment. So yes, this is where I wrap up the show for Let's Chat. We are done vibing. Yes, try as much as possible to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel, and then comment, try, share, like and share, and then let your friends and family also be part of it, and let them enjoy the show. Like I said, we are educating people. We are trying to also contribute our quota to helping solve someone's problem. It might be me, it might be anybody, it might be someone that is watching. We are doing our best for you guys. Just as you heard from my people today, my team, my friends, you heard them. It's all about trust. If you trust your boyfriend enough, you should know what to do right. If it's about, the sharing of the password and that stuff, then like Joseph will tell you, my phone is my phone. But then if you come to ask me personally, I wouldn't really like to really go into, I don't like going to people's stuff. So I'm not sure I'm going to go through my girlfriend's stuff. Yeah, because I trust her enough, I trust her enough. So I wouldn't go through that. But anyways, yes, whatever that you had, I'm sure is going to be a good education to you. You're going to pick the good ones and then, try and develop on it and see how it's going to work properly in your relationship or in your dealings with people. Anyway, this is where we bring the show to an end. Same time will come your way. Peace.